Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And we'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Right to the air goes Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
In motion is Hunter. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they bring him down to 9 until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Outside, yellow. Ready, yellow.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Outside. Back around, sir. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. First carry for the Auburn alum, Jake Bigsby. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signaled he has enough. 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Rams, 23. 11.
On the draw, the give to Etienne. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. In motion is Hunter. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore shooting. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback or the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Niners, Jacob Cowling. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On second down, Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now on second down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Short one, he's got strain. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, Purdy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
need 8 as they come up for third down.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out. Outside.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Foye Oluokun with the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. He'll find his tight end. Kittle on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Now the rookie out of Oregon, Jordan James. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Outside. We go, boys. Run around, outside.
Purdy to throw. They'll try to send the screen to McCaffrey. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out.
Third down and 9.
Get set, yellow. 18! 18!
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
18! What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Here's Purdy. That's pumped by Watkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
York's kick is good. And the 49ers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. On first and 10, Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Back into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the sideline, taken in by Thomas. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Red on red.
On the ground, here's ETN. Oh, a loose football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Get set, get set. On 18, watch it. Yellow. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Yellow. Outside. On 18, watch out. Yellow.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Working his way out left. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. The issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Get set, get set. On 18, yellow.
Purdy now back near his goal line, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lawrence will give it to Migsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here. They're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lawrence out to Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Outside. Runner outside. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Yellow.
Purdy now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
there was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
We need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Yellow. Yellow.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Outside. Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Renato Green. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, 49ers 13. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. To the 20. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
For the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get set, get set. Right around, up. Here we go.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Yellow. Yellow.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. In motion is Hunter. On the give, it's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion is Hunter. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Let's go. John, this is hot. Hey, Jupiter.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
And he's in! Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
49ers 13. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Outside. Hands up.
Purdy on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
You see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. One underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
A first down throw for Purdy. Forced out to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Watch out!
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. It's caught by Watkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Watch out!
Back to the air again is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. And he's in. Christian
talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. York is good on the extra point. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
49ers 20. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. To the left side, caught by Hunter.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore, they landing in France. Racing shows out in Germany, involving Japan.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Red on red. Tomato.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now here's Lawrence going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
49ers 20. Logan Cook to kick off for
Both
the
teams
Jaguars.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
Right around up. B.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Get set. What are you seeing? Watch out. Kill him. Kill him.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Moving left, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Watch out. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Third down. Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll be brought down, short return, and no takeover there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Yeah. Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd down and 3.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence to the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one. He's downstream. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Jupiter! Right, let's go. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Jacksonville.
here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go!
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1. In motion is Hunter. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. Gain of 12 and a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Lisa 24. Hey, the cut.
From the pistol, here's Bigsby. And he will get into the end zone. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Jaguars. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Oh! And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good for Hay. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow. Back.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender
situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 18.
Good-looking drive rolls on 18 more yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The 23-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Yellow.
Again in the air for Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that we've stopped the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Outside. Right around, up. Yellow. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game,
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Yellow.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
so they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
go. Here we go. Stretch the eagle.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.